Hey, Smarty fans, your pal Trusty has a gift for you. A 7-day free trial of Who Smarted Plus. That's right. If you sign up for Who Smarted Plus, you'll get 1 week of free access to all our subscriber episodes and bonus Smarty Cues, all ad-free. Parents, educators, and Smarty Pants have been letting us know how much they love their Who Smarted Plus subscriptions. Now's your chance to see what all the excitement is about. Again, this offer is 100% free. You can cancel anytime within the trial week. But I have a feeling you're going to want to stick around for all the exciting adventures and extra smarting. Sign up now right in Apple Podcasts or on whosmarted.com. Just click Join Who Smarted Plus. Thanks for smarting with us and supporting Who Smarted. Hey parents, Trusty Narrator here, and I'm super excited to tell you about a brand new podcast from the creators of Who Smarted called Mysteries About True Histories. It's full of adventure, riddles, jokes. We even snuck some secret math into each episode, including the title of the show. If your kid likes to laugh and learn, then they're going to love Mysteries About True Histories. Out now wherever you listen to podcasts. And now, it's time for Who Smarted. Hey, Smarty Pants, you'll never guess where I am. Sorry, can you guess where I am? I heard someone say, making a smoothie. Good guess, but no. Near a black hole? Cool guess. Also no. Here's another hint. But be warned, it is a terrifying sound that strikes fear in the hearts of people young and old. That's right, I'm at the dentist office.
I need you to put the suction back in, Trusty.
But it's so hard to talk to the Smarty Pants with that in my mouth.
But it's hard to clean your teeth without the suction in your mouth.
You know, I'm starting to think it wasn't the best idea to record the podcast from my dentist's office, but it just made sense. It was time for my semi-annual checkup. That means about every 6 months, Smarty Pants. And I figure we never done an episode on what happens during a dental visit, so why not combine the two? Right?
You're right. It wasn't the best idea.
The less than enthusiastic person you hear is my hygienist, Rhonda. Smarty Pants, do you know what a hygienist does, besides give me a hard time about the suction? It seems some of you know. Some of you aren't quite sure, and a few of you have never heard that word before. Why don't you tell everyone, Rhonda?
A dental or oral hygienist is a licensed dental professional registered with a dental association within the county they practice in.
Nice. And what's the difference between a hygienist and a dentist?
Typically, dentists work to identify, diagnose, and treat tooth decay and gum disease. Dental hygienists assist dentists by performing cleanings and advising patients on proper oral hygiene and care.
Gotcha. Smarty Pants, let's recap. Does a hygienist examine your teeth, x-ray your teeth, or clean your teeth? The answer is all of the above.
You forgot one thing.
What's that? Wait. We'll get to that. But first, I want to answer some questions about a typical visit to the dentist. Like, why do you need to go to the dentist if you brush your teeth? What instruments or machines do dentists and hygienists use? What's a cavity? Ow! And how does your dentist repair it?
And then after that, I can put the suction back in?
Yes. It's time for another whiff of science and history on
Who Smarted? Who Smarted? Who's smart? Is it you? Is it me? Is it science or history? Listen up, everyone. We make smarting lots of fun on Who Smarted.
Okay, Smarty Pants, I know going to the dentist probably isn't on your top 10 favorite things to do list, but it's very important because, well, your teeth are very important to your overall health and well-being.
Which is why I really need to get in there and clean them.
Hold on, let's do something a little less noisy first.
Fine. We'll start you off with an x-ray. We took an x-ray of your teeth last time you were in, but it never hurts to take another look. It's also usually the first thing they do when you go to the dentist.
Smarty Pants, do you know what an x-ray is? If you've ever fallen off your bike or gotten hurt in some way, you may have had an x-ray to look inside your body to see if you broke or fractured a bone.
Yep. Dental x-rays, also known as radiographs, work the same way. Only they show what's going on inside each of your teeth. Now hold still while I place the end of the x-ray up against each cheek. First the left side, then the right, and then the center. Bite down on this plate. Great. In just a few minutes, the images will be sent directly to my computer screen.
Ooh, Smarty Pants, how many different types of dental x-rays do you think there are? 2, 3, 4, or 5? The answer is 5.
There's a bite wing x-ray that's used to look at a specific area of your mouth.
Did you say bite wing?
Yeah, those are the ones where you have to bite down on a piece of plastic that holds the x-ray film against your upper and lower teeth. Or you might be asked to bite down on a little box wrapped in plastic. Bite wing x-rays help dentists detect decay, especially between your teeth or changes to your jawbone caused by gum disease.
What about the other x-rays?
There's periapical x-rays, which capture your whole tooth and are good for looking for cavities.
Ow!
Then there's full mouth survey x-rays, which are a series of individual images showing your entire mouth. These are used for major dental work like root canals. Panoramic x-rays show your entire mouth at once. And occlusal x-rays keep track of the development and placement of a section of teeth in the upper or lower jaw. These are mostly used by pediatric dentists to find children's teeth that have yet to break through the gums.
Smarty Pants, true or false? You will have 2 completely different sets of teeth during your lifetime. The answer, for most of you, is true.
The first group of teeth is called your primary set, or baby teeth. There are about 20 of them that begin to grow even before you're born.
Whoa.
But they act as placeholders.
Huh?
Placeholders?
Yep. The function of primary teeth is to create space for your permanent teeth to come in. This first set of teeth will begin falling out around age 6 or 7.
Can you say tooth fairy?
By the time you reach your late teens, your new permanent teeth should have all come in.
Smarty Pants, do you know how many permanent teeth you'll end up with? Here's a hint. It's more than your 20 original primary teeth. Is it A, 22, B, 32, or C, 42 permanent teeth? If you said B, 32, you're right.
You should have a total of 16 on the top and 16 on the bottom, and each one needs to be cleaned, scaled, and polished.
I know what cleaning and polishing mean, but what's scaling? Smarty Pants, do you know?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Open wide. First, I use my dental tools to examine your teeth. This tool is called a probe. You'll notice it has a pointy end. This lets me test the strength of each tooth. The other common tool you see is a mini mirror. Mirror, mirror in the south, who is the fairest tooth in the mouth?
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just using my mini mirror to look at your teeth and gums and hard to see parts of your mouth.
Gotcha.
Okay, now that I've examined your teeth, it's time for scaling.
What's scaling? Smarty Pants, do you know? Oh, wait! Is scaling where you weigh my teeth?
No. Scaling is when I use a special tool called a scaler to clean your teeth.
Smarty Pants, do you know what a scaler looks like? Why, it's a thin metal instrument about the size of a pencil with a sharp hook on each end. I gotta be honest, it's a little scary looking.
I know. This can be people's least favorite part. But it's important I get in there and use the scaler to remove plaque and tartar from your teeth.
Plaque and tartar? Smarty Pants, have you ever heard those words before? What do they mean? And more importantly, why are they on my teeth?
Well, plaque is a sticky film that coats teeth and gums and carries bacteria.
Ew.
If plaque is not removed on a regular basis, it will calcify or harden and become tartar.
Ah, gotcha. But isn't that why me and the Smarty Pants brush our teeth?
Yes, for sure. Brushing does remove a lot of the plaque. However, there are places that your toothbrush can't easily reach, where plaque can build up, no matter how good a brusher you are.
So wait, even though I brush twice a day and floss, I still have plaque that could harden into tooth-harming tartar?
Unfortunately, yes. But that's where a hygienist comes in. Using a mirror and scaler, I can remove all the plaque before it has time to harm your teeth or gums. But I also need something else to do it.
What? Anything. I want all that plaque gone. Do whatever you have to.
Great! Here it comes.
Oh, of course. Well, why the suction? I'll put the suction back. But first, Smarty Pants, why do hygienists or dentists use suction? Is it to A, remove plaque and tartar, B, remove bits of food stuck in your teeth, or C, remove saliva?
The addition of foreign objects in your mouth, like my mirror or scaler, causes you to make extra saliva. The suction removes it so you don't feel like you're going to choke on it and keeps you much more comfortable.
Ah, that makes sense.
May I?
You may. Stick around, Smarty Pants. We'll meet the dentist and learn about cavities right after this quick break and a word from our sponsors. Hi, Trusty here with a special message for all the parents and guardians listening. I know how important it is for your child to excel in every way possible, especially when it comes to education. Well, thanks to my friends at IXL, you don't have to go it alone. IXL is a personalized learning platform that's transforming the way children master everything from math to social studies. IXL's interactive courses and immediate feedback ensure learning is super engaging and accessible for every student, pre-K through 12th grade. Imagine that, a tool that grows with your child, offering personalized recommendations based on their progress. And we know it works because we've used it ourselves. Adam Tex Davis, co-creator of Who Smarted, used IXL to help his daughter stay on top of her schoolwork and excel in her classes. Backed by research, students who use the IXL program are more likely to get higher test scores because IXL functions like a tutor. And whether your child needs help with homework, classwork, test prep, or is looking for a challenge, IXL has you covered, and all of that at an affordable rate. A 1-month subscription to IXL costs less than what most tutors charge for an hour. And one subscription is good for every child in your household. Join the millions of parents who trust IXL and make an impact on your child's learning today. Oh, and Who Smarted listeners get an exclusive 20% off IXL membership when you sign up now at IXL.com/smarted. Visit IXL.com/smarted to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price. IXL Learning. Inspire. Excel. Learn more at IXL.com. Hey there, Smarty moms, dads, adults, and anyone who loves great food but doesn't always have the time or energy to grocery shop, prep, and cook a big meal. Well, take it from me, the trusty narrator. I found the perfect solution to having delicious, home-cooked meals without all the time and hassle. It's called Factor Meals. With Factor Meals, you can forget about all the shopping, chopping, or even washing dishes. That's because Factor's fresh, never frozen meals arrive at your door, ready to heat and eat in just 2 minutes. That's right. With Factor, you and your family are always just 2 minutes away from chowing down on chef-crafted, dietitian-approved, delicious gourmet meals. From Calorie Smart to Protein Plus to vegetarian to keto options, Factor has 6 menus guaranteed to meet your wellness goals. And with over 35 meal choices and 60 add-ons weekly, your taste buds will never get bored. I personally started ordering Factor meals last month for those busy days when I want a tasty lunch or dinner that fills me up and crushes my nutrition goals, but I only have 5 minutes to cook it. And Factor 100% delivers on time, every time. So head on over to Factor Meals factormeals.com/smarted50 and use code SMARTED50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code SMARTED50 at factormeals.com/smarted50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Now back to Who Smarted.
Okay, rinse and spits.
Whew. I've always loved the convenience of these little cups and mini sinks right next to me. Smarty Pants, do you know what this little mini sink faucet setup is called? Why, it's called a cuspidor. Impressive if you knew that. But does anyone know why there's always that one strand of drool connecting my mouth to the cuspidor? Ugh, gross.
Hey, Trusty. Good to see you.
Oh, hey, it's a dentist, Dr. Farman. Boy, am I glad to see you.
Why? Rhonda wasn't taking good care of you?
Oh, no, of course she was. I just meant when the dentist comes in, it usually means the visit's almost over.
Uh-huh. Open wide. Let's take a quick peek under the hood. Looking good. Nice job.
Thanks, Dr. Farman.
I meant Rhonda.
Oh,
Now, let's check out your x-rays. Yep, those look good too.
I noticed some shiny patches on top of some of my teeth. Smarty Pants, any guesses what they are? Are they A, bubblegum, B, pieces of food,
Nom 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 nom.
or C, fillings for cavities? If you said C, you're right. But what exactly is a cavity?
A cavity occurs when a part or all of a tooth starts to decay, creating a hole, and plaque filled with tiny germs and thousands of bacteria get into the hole and begin eating away at the tooth.
Nom 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 nom.
And before you know it,
You've got a toothache. Ow!
yep, that's the nerves inside your tooth asking for help.
Right. So how do you repair a cavity?
Well, it starts with this.
You should really give a trigger warning before turning that thing on. It is terrifying, am I right, Smarty Pants? See? They agree.
Good. You shouldn't want to hear that sound. That's why you need to take care of your teeth, which includes regular visits to the dentist so you don't get cavities.
Point taken. Anyway, how does that drill, which you will not turn on again, repair a cavity?
Okay, the first thing you need to know is one of the main parts of a tooth is made from a substance called enamel. Now, as much as enamel resembles bone and shares some of the same properties as bone, it isn't bone.
Smarty Pants, true or false? Enamel is the hardest part of your entire body. The answer is, surprisingly, true.
Whoa.
Repairing a tooth is kind of like doing construction. First, I use a drill to prepare the affected area. Next, I clear away the debris. Then, finally, I fill in the empty space.
Is that when the silvery substance gets put in?
Correct. It's called amalgam and is actually a mixture of several different metals. We also use porcelain and, in some cases, gold. But that isn't very common or cheap.
Sounds painful.
It would be if we didn't inject Novocaine into the surrounding area where the tooth is being repaired. Novocaine is a local anesthetic that takes a few moments before it causes a numbing sensation. Then we can work on your tooth and you barely feel a thing. Trust me, Trusty, painless dentistry has come a long way. But you should still do everything you can to avoid cavities and gum disease.
Right. But here's the thing. Even if you brush your teeth 2 or 3 times a day and floss, you still need to visit the dentist to maintain a truly healthy mouth.
That's right, Trusty and Smarties. Remember, if you ignore your teeth, they'll just go away.
And you definitely don't want that, especially when you love eating pizza as much as I do.
Nom 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 nom.
A triple shout out to Kira, Keith, and Clarice in Fitzwilliam and Peterborough, New Hampshire. I hear you love listening to Who Smarted in the car on your way to your dad's house. Please say hi to your dad for me and keep on smarting, you 3. This episode, A Trip to the Dentist, was written by Dave, dental patient Davis, and voiced by Charlotte, root canal Cohn, Melissa Del Toro Schaffner, and Jerry Colber. Technical direction and sound design by Josh, oral hygiene Han. Our associate producer is Max, the Molar Kamaski. The theme song is by Brian Bitewing Suarez, with lyrics written and performed by Adam Tex-Ray Davis. Who Smarted was created and produced by Adam Tex Davis and Jerry Colber. This has been an Atomic Entertainment production.